Look at that. 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 That is man. What? You think she's smarter than you? What? You think she's smarter than you? What? You think she's smarter than you? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Alex is lying to you. That might come as a shock.
Man. What? Man. What? Man. Jones has fake followers. Jones has fake followers. Jones has fake followers. Jones has fake followers. Corporate egocentria, debanking, harass, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Corporate egocentria, debanking, harass, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Corporate egocentria, debanking, harass, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Corporate egocentria, debanking, harass, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. Look at that. 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 Look at those eyes, man. That dude is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Alex Jones is now very, very upset with me.
Look at that. That is a freaking predator right there. You think she's smarter than you? You think she's better than you? She's gonna beat you. Man never talked to the war. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. He's not a knight at the round table.
That's true. I'm not a knight at the round. That actually is accurate.
That dude is gone, ladies and gentlemen. I was telling my children not to eat. Smarter than you. She's better than you. She's gonna beat you. The evil's growing. It's coming. What you asked for is now at the door, scratching. So open the door. Prepare to meet your destiny. That is a freaking predator right there. You think she's smarter than you? You think she's better than you? She's gonna beat you. Thank your lucky stars every day you're on a day back. Look at those eyes, man. That dude is gone. That is a freaking predator right there. You think she's smarter than you? You think she's better than you? She's gonna beat you, he thinks. Oh, Joe Rogan.
All right, listen, guys, I have to apologize. Was something up? Was the audio duplicated on that? I have a feeling I'm having an issue with some settings. Was there like a duplicate audio? Damn. Let me see if I can explore this. So here's basically the issue. Now I just totally lost my mouse cursor. I just lost my mouse. I don't even have a mouse now. What on earth? I think my battery died on my mouse. All right, hold on a second. I'll have to get my corded mouse. Man, everything going wrong. Okay, so let me see. Like on the mango one.
Uh-oh. Mangoes?
My bag of mangoes.
Uh-oh. I love mangoes too.
9 cents. Okay. Now that we are up under Biden's regime.
So that was monitor output and then monitor only. Let me see if I can fix. Let's just see if I can fix one of these just to see if I understand what the issue is. So monitor and output and then, monitor only. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go, I'm going to go back into that second one. Let's see if the issue remains, okay? I'm just going to go into that. Let's see if I fixed it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. So I need to take off studio mode. Okay, let's test it.
Look at those eyes, man. That dude is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Alex Jones is now very, very upset with me.
Look at that.
Okay, I figured out the issue. Yeah, I need to actually, I now understand what the issue is. So I need monitor only on the individual track. I apologize for that. I can only imagine that was extremely unpleasant to look at and to listen to. Okay, major news as our second hype train of the month gets going on Twitch. The National Archives have raided Mar-a-Lago to get back from Scrump documents including, remember how he fell in love with Kim Jong-un?
And then we fell in love, okay?
The love letters from Kim Jong-un, which are what we call presidential records, he took them with him to Mar-a-Lago. And the National Archives, after months of telling Trump, sir, you can't take that stuff, they've gone in and they've taken it back. This is from the Washington Post, as re-reported by the Stamford Advocate. President Donald Trump improperly removed multiple boxes from the White House that were retrieved by the National Archives last month from his Mar-a-Lago residence because they contained documents and other items that should have been turned over to the agency, according to 3 people familiar with the visit. Folks, we were supposed to not vote for Hillary because she couldn't be trusted to do the right things with documents and emails. I mean, what are we talking about here? The recovery of the boxes from Trump's Florida resort raises new concerns, I'll say, about his adherence to the Presidential Records Act, which requires the preservation of memos, letters, notes, emails, faxes, and other written communications. Trump advisors deny any nefarious intent. Of course, it might only be incompetence, and said the boxes contained mementos, gifts, letters from world leaders, and other correspondence. The items included correspondence with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Guys, imagine for a second what would be happening on Fox right now if former President Hillary had letters from Putin in her nightstand. Okay? Just imagine, would Sean Hannity accept that there was no nefarious intent? Would Tucker be saying, this is no big deal? It would be years of hearings. They would be chanting locker. Oh, wait. Oh, no, hold on. They already chant that. That doesn't really change anything. Well, anyway, you guys understand what's going on here. It is just unbelievable. Discussion started last year. Trump's lawyers were explaining to him he couldn't have that stuff. Sir, you can't do that. The archives has struggled to cope with a president who flouted document retention. Hey, guys, remember when people wrote in and said, David, the word is flaunted, not flouted? And I said, guys, it's 2 different words. Please, with respect. There's the word flaunt and there's the word flout. And people said, no, this is because they demanded I be banned.
And we will ban men.
Saying you've made up a word because English is your second language. The word is flouted, and here it is. The archives has struggled to cope with a president who flouted document retention requirements and frequently ripped up official documents, leaving hundreds of pages taped back together. Do you guys remember when Trump ate notes? He ate paper notes. Do you remember that? Because it's a real shame. Small Fuzzy Moss remembers it. See if I can find that article. Trump ate notes. Here it is. Look at this. These are allegations, of course. Look at this. Trump ate sensitive document after Cohen meeting, former White House aide claims. Former White House aide Omarosa Manigault Newman has said she walked in on Trump eating paper after a meeting with Michael Cohen in which she believed was an effort to destroy sensitive information. In her new book, Unhinged, an insider account of the Trump White House, Newman makes a series of disturbing and amusing allegations. According to an excerpt of the book obtained by the Washington Post, Newman recalls, quote, I saw him put a note in his mouth. Since Trump was ever the germaphobe, I was shocked he appeared to be chewing and swallowing the paper. It must have been something very, very sensitive. Right. He would only swallow paper with sensitive information on it. Wow. This is completely insane. Several unnamed officials said the story wasn't true. Sarah Huckabee Sanders called Newman a disgruntled former employee. I mean, listen, we now have confirmation that he did everything else. He ripped the pieces of paper up into confetti. We got another report over the weekend that they were sending documents that are supposed to be part of the presidential records to the Pentagon in burn bags to be incinerated. Incinerated, guys. It is truly something else. He's not just going to eat any paper. He's only going to eat paper with sensitive information on it. Completely out of control. Completely out of control. So there it is. The Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence raided for love letters from Kim Jong-un. I want to say thanks to Deborah Wheatley. Deborah just did an incredible thing and signed up on my website, joinpacman.com. Also want to thank everybody supporting us on Twitch. And that includes, man, a whole bunch of people. Hold on. Dark Warrior, Mostly Ends, Very Serious Man, Flea Girl, Deeper Shades of House, and then Sterling Lana gifted 2. That's 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. We will open phone lines at 100. Absolutely. Super chat. Laura says, can't wait to hear these. I'm not sure I know what Laura's talking about, but I appreciate the support, Laura. Also, thanks to Mark and Cheryl Nelson for signing up on YouTube at the Soy Boy level. Always appreciated. And I do have one Twitch unban request. Should I adjudicate this now just to get it out of the way? Because I have so much else going on. Okay, yeah. Let me get my gavel out. The gavel's unfortunately broken. See, it's just crumbling. Pieces are coming off of it regularly. Here's a user whose username on Twitch is all numbers. This user came in to a recent stream and said, vaccine has side effects that last a lifetime. That is untrue. Why did the public pay for vax research? VaxBot, pharma is running his ass. Boosters last 8 weeks max. Is ivermectin a new antiviral? They were banned. And then their unban request is, hey, I said a banned word. No, you did not say a banned word. You peddled incipient COVID disinformation, and that is a permaban. So there it is. Very, very, you're making it easy for me today, guys. I have over 1,000 unlistened to voicemails. We have never been over 1,000 voicemails in the history of the show. We will try to make some headway on those, some headway a little bit later. But first, I did want to play for you guys. A number of you sent this to me. As some of you may know, Whoopi Goldberg was recently banned for 2 weeks from The View for comments about the Holocaust wasn't about race and it was white people on white people and all this different stuff. When I want a reaction to what Whoopi said, I, of course, go to Diamond and Silk. Now, I don't know which is Diamond and which is Silk, but once I've noticed is that the young lady on our right, she doesn't really say anything. She's almost like the hype woman. She doesn't say anything. If you pay close attention, she kind of just drops in single words. Check this out.
I don't advocate for the cancel culture. I'm not for the firing of anyone. I'm not for the suspension of anyone. I just want everyone to have the same even playing field.
Come on, yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
That's right.
So Whoopi Goldberg was suspended for 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I need a hype woman next to me. When I go, guys, I have an incredible story for you today, right? You are not going to believe the latest from Donald Trump. I think it would add a whole new element to the show.
she said something about the Holocaust that was inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And what amazes me is, you know, they created this cancel culture.
That's right.
And now this cancel culture is acting like a beast that's hammering them and attacking them. And now look, they have to, deal with the consequences.
It's having
of
a boomerang effect.
That's right.
That's what's happening.
And people are saying that 2-week suspension is just like a vacation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because, she need to be on a total.
There's something genius actually about the whole routine.
So, just permanent vacation is what they're
You think she need to be on a permanent vacation?
I don't think I don't, but this is what the public is saying.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Because to me, I think that right now.
Oh, no, okay, so now she is contributing.
This is a teachable moment for all of us in society to be able to have. But I want to talk about the fairness. What about the fairness?
Right.
How is it that the left can have this teachable moment, this 2-week suspension?
Right.
But people.
I'm actually thinking if we can isolate some of the things that she says, I can probably create this on a soundboard and sort of simulate having a hype woman.
On the right is permanently.
Well, let's look at Roseanne Barr.
Come on.
You remember when they took her off her show,
yes.
a high rating show, okay?
Yes.
Because of something that she tweeted. Right. She was never given the opportunity to have the teachable moment.
Never.
She apologized, but she was never given the opportunity.
That's right.
They didn't put her on a suspension. They got rid of her permanently.
Permanently.
Let's talk about Megyn Kelly. When she mentioned something about blackface and what happened in their childhood, how the left demonized her for that.
Right.
But then when you look at other people that's been in blackface, Jimmy Kimmel, Howard Stern.
Are they pro blackface?
Yeah.
Other people have been in blackface. They still have their platforms. They still have their shows. So I want to show
even
that.
Joy Behar. Right?
Even Joy Behar. That's right. So I'm showing the hypocrisy on the left. If you're going to give one person the opportunity to go ahead and right their wrong.
How does blackface relate to what Whoopi said? Whoopi is black. I don't even understand why is blackface even at issue here?
Give everyone the opportunity to right their wrong.
That's right.
That's what I think
right.
about
I think
all
it's
that.
time for this cancel culture to just be done away with. We are Americans.
Ban cancel culture.
Living here in a free United States, okay? It's supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the...
By the way, are they being interviewed or is this their show? Because if this is the answer to an interview question, it's extremely long.
brave. We should be able to have open dialogue about anything. If somebody makes a mistake and say something, or even give their opinions about what, how they absolutely feel about it, they shouldn't be canceled. If anything, we should try to make all instances a teachable moment.
Well, can I just say this? In my humble opinion, I don't think Whoopi was given an opinion. She was making it factual. But let me move
Whoa, hold on. So now she says Whoopi was right. That's even weirder.
the conversation along, because I don't want to beat nobody when they down.
Right.
Because I heard that she's threatening to quit, according to the New York Post. I don't know how I don't know how true it is or what. But my thing is.
Okay. Anyway, I think you guys get it. A very, very strange event. I don't even know if I should call it an event per se. I want to say thanks to Ricardo Perez, who just signed up on my website with the coupon code OBAMNA. Also, thank you to Luke Pollock, who signed up. And also thank you to William Roper, who signed up. New members 8, 9, and 10. Let me ask all of you, with humility and with peace and love, start the new year off right and get a membership on my website. I'm going to call everybody out. As you know, we were canceled from Facebook monetization for the vast majority of January. We are under attack by the globalists and the globalist, internationalist, Trotskyite socialists, unlike Obama, Trudeau, Macron, and the rest of these Zio beasts. Right.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money, but everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
Right. In all seriousness, I would love it if you signed up on my website. We do have a big year ahead and would love to have your support. We are, by the way, we are looking very strongly at starting to send people regularly to do on-the-ground interviews at Trump events, upcoming 2022 midterm debates, all sorts of stuff. It's all budget dependent, and that's the that's the one thing we want to add seriously. Like, we want to be down on the ground, in the trenches, with the globalists and, everybody. So anyway, memberships, you can use the coupon code OBAMNA. OBAMNA. Must be spelled correctly from the standpoint of incorrect. In other words, it's an incorrect spelling, but correctly spell the incorrect. Does that make sense? Like, it's OBAMNA. And everybody's going to get a thank you. You get a thank you, and you get a thank you. Everybody gets thanked. Also, thanks to Pro Dad Build, Squirrely Coney, Tool Moo, Badness, and Half Cabbage for the Twitch Prime subscriptions. All right, let's continue. On Whoopi, she just got the facts wrong. I don't think she was trying to be racist or had bad intentions. Yeah, I think the best interpretation is Whoopi was just wrong. The worst interpretation is, without trying to be racist, Whoopi was playing into the same old tropes about Jews aren't really a discriminated against minority that sometimes exists in elements of the left. That's worst case. It's somewhere between the two. It's somewhere between the two. Thanks to the old tired road as well. We were going to be speaking today with Ian Vosh, the streamer, bona fide socialist, but unfortunately, he is ban-hammered from Twitch. And so we couldn't do it. And I was looking forward to speaking to him. But until I guess he's allowed back on Twitch, we can't do it. Honestly, I got reports from people in my audience that both Stephen, Kenneth, Destiny, Benel II, and Ian Vosh are cross-accusing each other of sexual assault. Is that right? Like, they've both claimed the other has victimized, I guess, women? I'm not even sure. So I wanted to try to talk it out with everybody. But I guess it's not going to happen today. Yeah, I don't really fully understand the gossip. I don't really know. It's all weird. But needless to say, we're not talking to anybody about it. What was the name of the website where you type something and it links a video to when Trump said that? That's the fact. If you search for fact base Trump search, it is the first thing that comes up. So, like, for example, I'll show you guys how that works. If I type in, like, for example, Flushing, you can then go right to clips about flushing toilets.
And other elements of bathrooms where you turn the faucet on in areas where there's tremendous amounts of water, where the water rushes out to sea because you could never handle it, and you don't get any water. You turn on the faucet, you don't get any water.
Right.
They take a shower and water comes dripping out. It's dripping out, very quietly dripping out.
Very big problem.
People are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times.
Okay, so that's the website, and you can you can find it there. Extremely relevant website historically. It's an historic website. Okay, let's continue. Do you guys want to do voicemails next, or do you want to do clips next? I've got a bunch of different things. I want to thank Texas Bear Claw and Hydro Jen for the Twitch Prime subscriptions. Also want to say thanks to Giancarlo Chiribao, who just signed up with the coupon code OBAMNA. And his new member number 19. Oh, new soundboard stuff. So my newest stuff is Mexelco. And then I do have an Alex Jones section now.
Thank your lucky stars every day you're not Dave Pacman. Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money, but everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad. He's not a knight at the round table. Pac-Man never talked to the New World Order. Pac-Man never tried to get hired by the Kissinger Group because Pac-Man's a loser. He's a sellout. He's not a real man. That is a frickin' predator right there. Pac-Man's a loser.
Okay, so I have that new thing. I think that's all that's new, really. This is sort of new.
And we will ban men.
And then, other than that, I really do think that's it. I've got my my pasta rant, but that's not super new.
No spaghetti, no ziti, no penne, no gnocchi, no pappardelle, no rotini, linguine, angel hair, cavatappi, tagliatelle, fusilli, macaroni, farfalle, conchiglie. You couldn't find lasagna noodles, guys.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got that out of the way. Let's get into some clips here. This is a very strange clip. Now, I'm going to recommend that this one probably should be like a no kids in the room sort of clip that I'm about to play. This is someone brilliantly trolling. Have you guys heard of the truckers that are going completely bonkers in Canada, and like they won't leave, they won't stop, and it's all terrible. Here's someone who brilliantly trolled the truckers, and this is not safe for kids. Just again, it's very well done though.
Justin Trudeau puts his semen in the water supply. Don't believe the lies. Trudeau wants you to drink his cum. Don't do it. Do not give in to Trudeau's cum. It is poison. He will kill us.
We're going to continue this. We have a nationwide event today, so again, this is 16.
Is there a lot of Americans here too?
You know what? There are some American truckers going to school.
Hell yeah.
And they're very supportive. And they're like a month.
Oh, because they couldn't get in here, they weren't vaccinated. So they're not purebloods.
We will not stand for that, and that is why we are here today.
Justin Trudeau's Fidel Castro's son!
Willfully promotes hatred against any.
Now, is this actually Lance from the Serfs posted this? But does anybody know if this is Lance from the Serfs doing this trolling?
Identifiable group are the unvaccinated and unidentified group. Yes.
Yeah, this is basically apartheid! Mario, what have you done? Mario, no! No! I trusted you, Mario! How could you do this to me?
Flag power right now. This is just, it's amazing. Everybody's so patriotic here in Canada. It's beautiful.
We're being censored live right now.
So basically, there was protesters who don't like these protests.
Yeah.
There was blocking protesters. Yeah, so they blocked the roads. And on CBC Vancouver, they're not gonna let you put any comments on it.
It's because they're cowards.
Yeah.
That is communism right there.
That's what the guy said.
Yeah,
right now.
It's like, this is communism live.
I guess it does sound like Lance. Yeah.
There's nothing else, about this. Some fucking shit.
They're censoring us in real time.
Exactly.
Oh, so there's a whole can we find the entire thing? I would want to check that out. YouTube.com/ I didn't. So it is Lance. That's very interesting. Let's see if we can find the whole thing. Where is this? Released on the 6th. Wait, the Serfs. I don't even know that the Serfs TV. There's one video, and then Lance hasn't uploaded videos for 2 months other than the one. That's weird. Is he no longer doing YouTube? I don't even get what's going on. Guys, it's February 7th. This is weird. 11.
Made me reconsider all.
All right, let's see. Let's check this out. This is the truckers.
Made me reconsider all the preconditions I've ever thought about freedom. In fact, I think freedom needs to be crushed forever, and the Canadian flag abolished forever.
Yeah, this really has kind of ruined the Canadian flag forever. That and, the colonial genocide, but mostly
I mean, if you notice, everybody who's waving a flag is white. So,
true.
The genocide support is still strong.
Justin Trudeau puts his semen in the water supply. Don't believe the lies. Trudeau wants you to drink his cum. Don't do it. Do not give in to Trudeau's cum. It is poison. He will kill us.
All right, so I guess this is what we saw.
Is there a lot of Americans here too?
Let's skip forward a little bit.
We all need to get together. We all need to get together. The whole fucking country. All of it.
Education system.
No more of this fucking division. No more of this. We're together.
Everybody, at all points, there's going to be...
Okay, hold on. Let's see what this is. The Founding Fathers' political spectrum measured in government coercive power. The real politica spectrum. Tyranny, socialism, democracy, libertarian republic, freedom 0%. Left, right. Wow, what a thing, huh? What a sign. Dear God.
The people taking my body back. How would you summarize the events of the day?
I would say I no longer have any faith in humanity, and I pray that climate change wipes us all out pretty soon. Fuck this noise. I'm out!
Is this supposed to be like fun or what? What's the deal?
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks.
So is all they do lay on the horn? Like is that the whole trucker thing I keep hearing about? And also, why are there no like actual trucks?
Hard, fuck cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 50 more wild cowboys out in the yard. Bulging cocks,
Uh-oh, is the police coming over? What's the meaning of the horse head? I don't even understand. I love it. I don't know. Does it have a particular meaning?
like a freedom ram wanting to run.
Tesla very strongly demanding freedom.
You're gonna have to go on the sidewalk. We have a momentous task.
Protesters actually arrived at this spot on Tuesday in a show of support for the demonstrations in Coots, but it wasn't until...
And what do they want? No vaccines and ivermectin? Like, what is that the goal? What is the goal? To stop vaccination? Someone please explain it to me, because it's been going on for so long now. You guys don't know either? Yeah, no, I don't know. They want no mandates. End the mandates. Their goal is freedom. Oh, fair. That's fair. I didn't think about that. No mandates, no masks, no vaccines. They want to ban men.
And we will ban men.
All right, let's watch like a little bit more. I would love it if there were more interviews rather than just news coverage. Let's see if there's any more here.
Hell yeah! Emperor powers. 800 of you.
Hell yes. What can you tell me about this beautiful piece of art?
Well, we did it, and it's done.
Oh, pure blood shirts too? Fuck yes.
No Max Pass!
Tell them.
Max Pass!
Let them know. Communism. Yes. Fuck the communists. We'll get them all. Hell yeah.
White supremacists.
Oh, the black Canadian flag.
White supremacists.
Wow.
Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs?
All right, so nice job there by Lance from the Serfs, really getting in there and getting all the key issues dealt with, I would say. I want to say thank you to Multi-Beast, Mystic, Stitch, Crowbars Forever for the Twitch Prime subscriptions, putting us at 22. I also can't thank enough people signing up on my website, and that includes Heidi Christensen, who just signed up using the code OBAMNA. Patricia Hernandez, who just signed up using the code WOW22, as well as Terry Texter, who just signed up using the code OBAMNA. That puts us at 25, and I will gladly open phone lines wide open at 100 if other folks want to sign up. Thanks to Obamna Prump for the $50 super chat. Hi, David. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that. Also, Matthew says, I worked at the Oregon State Capitol for a few years. The lumber industry protested by laying on the horn all day for weeks. This is what crazy right-wingers think is cool. Wow. That's pretty sad. Jermaine, with 12 months of membership, says, David, sir, I appreciate all you, producer Pat, and the staff do for the show. Thank you. Also, welcome to Al. Check your Twitter DMs. Lance is there about the video. Let me see here. Hey, I hear you're watching the Freedom Rally. I can explain what happened if you want. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Maybe are we connected on Discords? Let me see here. See if Lance is here. God, how the hell do I use this? Is it Lance? No, is it under where is this? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Hey, I opened up our last DM on Discord. So if Lance wants to call in, I would love to hear more about this. That's a good idea. We're friends on Discord. So that would be fine. I'll keep an eye on that. Or on Discourse. Yeah, either way. I would take either way. Either way is fine. Let me see. I guess I'll text back. Discord now. Let's see if we can get him on and understand what's going on here. Cool. All right, good. Very good. So we'll get back to that. All right. In the meantime, what else did I have for you guys? We are sort of monitoring. There's going to be an event in a few minutes, commemorating a tragic milestone, which is 900,000 COVID deaths, the National Cathedral. I don't know if Biden's going to be there, but a couple other things to look at. By the way, speaking of the horn honking, anti-vax person arrested by Ottawa police for honking horn nonstop. Other anti-vaxxers film and harass police. I want to take a look at this.
Get back!
Hey!
Get back!
Stop
Get
it.
back!
You get
We're back. We're filming.
Get back.
We're doing our part.
Get back. Don't touch me. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fucking pig, goof.
It's all on video. No, don't say anything.
Pig, goof.
Don't say anything.
You attack me? You attack me? You're a fucking goof.
Hey, Rich, stand down.
You attack me?
Stand down. Stand down.
What am I doing?
No, it's peaceful.
What am I doing?
Let them
fucking
do.
attack me, you fucking goof. Fucking
What's with all the swearing with these people, huh?
Not doing shit. Touch me, punk ass.
This is going right to the media. YouTube. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and...
It's like, yes, and we will all be... the reaction will be, wow, you anti-vaxxers are really annoying.
Badge number. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Yeah, you're assaulting.
Look, they're hurting an old man. A Canadian citizen. It's communism.
So they have the communism stuff there too, huh? I mean, people alleging it is what I mean.
Doesn't be scared.
Your fucking guns.
Communist.
You stand with the communist fucking government.
Call your police chief. He'll back you up.
Call the police.
Call your police chief. Arrested an old man. Shame on you. Shame on you.
What a mess.
Shame on you.
This guy's tiny, by the way, huh? Is that an old man? Is it actually an old man?
Beat the horn.
Yeah, I know he beat the horn. What the fuck do they represent? They represent Trudeau and the police chief slowly. That's what they represent. Hate, division. You are not protecting and serving nobody. Communism right here. Lest we forget. Fight for your...
This seems almost as weaponized as what we have in the United States, guys. I know that we often just like kind of assume that it's only this insane here. It actually seems like in parts of Canada, I know Alberta has a lot of cuckoo stuff going on, and it seems recently in Ottawa because of this trucker thing. This is just as bad as what we have here. I mean, I guess there's not as much of it. They have fewer people and that type of thing, but that's pretty bad. It sounds like what we have here.
Rights. This is bullshit. Communist fucking police. What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your name and badge number, sir?
You have nothing to do with this.
What's your? Yes, I do. I'm a Canadian citizen. What is your name and badge number?
Tough guys with your fucking guns. Tough guys with your fucking guns.
Man.
You do that to the Canadian citizens of Canada. What did we do?
Everything about this is communist. In Stalinist Russia, the police even had all this great equipment and vehicles like this. This is just ripe from Stalinist Russia.
Get back. Get back.
Get back, boy. I'm standing on the road, man.
Man, what a disaster. What a disastrous situation. Hold on, let me see. Sure, one sec. What's your Discord? I'll DM you. So I think we're going to talk to Lance from the Serfs here about the video that he did at the protests. Let's see. Okay, we're linking up with him. That's a good idea, guys. That was I like that idea. And we'll see what the story is. I mean, quite an insane situation. Okay, I think we're going to connect with Lance here. Yeah, it's an impromptu interview. Very impromptu. Oh, thank you to Joseph Kolodenko for signing up on my website with the coupon code Obamna. Also, thanks to New Trin for signing up on my website with that very same code. Obamna. Numbers 26 and 27 today. Also, thanks to Wind Up Cat for the Twitch Prime subscription. You're number 28, which I appreciate. They don't want mandates to go to the U.S. Okay, so that's why they're protesting. Let's see here. Let's see if Lance is ready. I DM'd you. I did just now. Okay, so we're going to wait and see. We're going to talk to Lance. Yeah, my favorite moment is definitely, I think this is the funniest moment.
Justin Trudeau puts his semen in the water supply. Don't believe the lies. Trudeau wants you to drink his cum. Don't do it.
Man, it is tough to find a funnier moment than that from the entire thing. Oh, thanks also to Heather Gannon. Heather just signed up at joinpacman.com, number 29 today. Thank you, Heather. You're a true hero. A true hero. Hard to... Oh, hold on. Here's Lance. Let me see here. Join call. Hey, Lance?
Can you hear me?
Hey, yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull you in here. Oh, I don't know if I'm set up to get your video on. Yeah, I was not set up for a Discord video, so we'll be able to hear you, but my audience won't be able to see you.
That's okay. I can answer questions via the voice.
So, okay, so is it true that Trudeau is putting his semen in the water? Is that true?
I gotta be honest, David. One of the first times you pulled me on the show, I didn't know that would be the opening question. I wasn't ready for this one. I don't have my cards. No, to the best of my knowledge, that's not happening right now.
So, okay, so first of all, this video that you made, is this a compilation from several days?
Yeah, so the second half was me a couple weeks ago at an anti-vax rally that took place in the city. And then the first half of it is the trucker protest rally that just happened.
Okay, so do the truckers, they're opposed to mandates for going back and forth over the border. That's their main grievance?
Yeah, so just to be clear, only about 10% of truckers in Canada are unvaccinated, and that imposition goes both ways. I mean, there's only so much that if they got their demands of having all restrictions lifted, they would still have to contend with the U.S.-Canada border, of which they still require to be vaccinated to go over there. And also, there's an organization called the Canadian Trucker Alliance, or the CTA. They were anti-vaccine mandates, but they've come out emphatically saying they do not support this convoy or what is taking place.
Okay, so 90% of the truckers are vaccinated. Of the 10% that aren't, some of them want to end the mandates. Those have been at the crux of the protests.
Yeah, I don't know how much you've shown your audience, but one of the original key organizers is a guy who goes by the name of Pat King. He is someone they're trying to distance themselves from right now because unfortunately there are a lot of videos surface of him talking about how there's a great replacement taking place, how the superiority of the Anglo-Saxon bloodline has to be preserved and all that. That's where a lot of the this could have credible ties to the far right started coming from.
Yeah.
Also, for the GoFundMe itself that was organized, one of the two GoFundMe organizers, Tamara Litch, she is a well-known figure in Canada for being a part of the Separatist Party, or the Wexit Party, that is actually trying to get Alberta to cede from Canada and join the greater United States.
Got it. Okay. And so there's been anecdotal reporting about swastikas there, great replacement, white supremacist stuff, don't tread on me, yellow Jewish stars, all this different stuff. And the people who love the rally are saying that's like 0.0001%. Those people aren't even welcome there. It's unfair to focus on that. What do you think about the role of that stuff in this whole thing?
So I think it would be disingenuous to say that this is an overwhelmingly simply a far right rally or something like that.
Mhm.
What I would say is that you do have to look at how some of the key organizers and some of the members who are either the people collecting money or trying to organize events do have very strong and well documented ties to the far right. That's been widely reported on at this point. I would recommend people check out antihate.ca, which does a really good job of covering the far right in Canada. We have a Groyper movement in this country. Groypers, if you don't know, are Nick Fuentes kind of American nationalists.
Yep.
In Canada, that's called Canada First, and they're also very closely tied with this. The thing that some people should ask themselves is, if people who fly swastikas and Confederate flags and don't step on SNEC and Keck flags are all comfortable and feel safe in amongst your rally, then it might be saying something, right? I don't think that they overwhelmingly represent the vast majority of people who are attending these. It's a very varied mix, right? But at that same rally that I attended in Vancouver, we did hear a speech about how the globalist elites are trying to control us, and that there is a ruling class of bankers. You know, things very, very mask off dog whistles are still kind of woven in there. So it's like anything else. It's grown to a size where if you have 2,000 or 3,000 people, or even at this point 5,000 people were there on Saturday apparently. Yes, a lot of people are just showing up because they are fed up with mandates. A lot of people are showing up because they're fed up with restrictions, whatever that is, and they aren't necessarily far right nationalists, but they are also people who are involved in those organizations who are there as well.
Now, this is a question from my audience. The people that the only thing they have is a Canadian flag, are those are they on a particular side? The people who just have a Canadian flag?
I mean, without having any scientific polling data in front of me, I can't really say. I would say the vast majority of them are people who just want an end to the restrictions.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, it's one of those things I try to explain to people. It doesn't matter if you're on the left or the right. I don't think anyone is having a great time, right? Like, no one is enjoying this. No one likes wearing masks. No one likes social distancing. No one likes not being able to hug their grandmothers or their parents. Just a lot of people have kind of recognized that there is a set amount of things that if you do them, you will in turn get better results. Like, I think by ratio of our population, if we had the same levels of COVID death as America, we would have almost double the amount of people who have died in this country from COVID-19. So there is something to be said about a lot of these measures that were put in place that have actually saved countless lives.
In terms of the law there, I just haven't been I know about the law to go to Canada and then to come back to the United States from Canada. But in terms of inside of Canada, is there federal law on who must be vaccinated? And then is there provincial law as well that varies?
So all the restrictions that they're trying to get the federal government to, I guess, take down are as actually measures that are put on by provincial health authorities. Each province in Canada has their own provincial health authority, and each provincial health authority has kind of dictated how each province should govern themselves. And in that respect, that's why some provinces did a lot better than other provinces based on what kind of measures or implementations they put in. So you might see, I don't know if you've watched the viral clip of a guy screaming at the truckers saying, there's nothing the federal government can do in this place. Now, in terms of federal employee requirements, that is true. They could lift any requirements that are necessary for federal employees, so they could have that one. The biggest problem I find, though, is that even if they were to lift the vaccine restriction for truckers coming into the country, that will not stop the U.S. Enforcement on the other end.
Right.
So it's like their demands right now is what I would kind of characterize as unreasonable, because they are one of two things. The official demands are all restrictions are lifted, including masks, vaccine restrictions, social distancing, everything, or the government, the democratically elected government effectively retires. It's one of those two.
What is an example of a province that's really strict versus one that's less strict?
The less strict I would put into Alberta for a category, and for an example of what happened there over the summer, Jason Kenney, the premier of Alberta, decided that he wanted to turn Alberta into a tourist destination.
Yeah.
So, my apologies. That was
what is that?
A Twitch sound. That was a Twitch sound.
Oh, okay. I all of a sudden wondered if that was on my end.
My apologies.
No,
but
no
anyways, so Jason Kenney, the premier of Alberta, decided he wanted to turn Alberta into a tourist destination over the summer. And so he did this huge campaign ad where it was basically like, we're lifting all restrictions, come to Alberta. We're not like the other provinces. You know, you can come and enjoy the party, enjoy the stampede, enjoy all this. And then their numbers got completely out of control as a direct result. Somewhere like somewhere like British Columbia had, I guess, what you could consider stronger restrictions, in that we have a limit on how many people you can gather with in a restaurant. It's a limit of 6 people. Sports events at certain times may be reduced to half the capacity. There is vaccine requirements for all restaurants, movie theaters, public areas like that. So that might be considered to be a little bit more restrictive. It's like anything else. It's to varying degrees of success.
So it's not sounding like oppressive communism, I guess.
Well, the thing is like we don't have a lockdown in this country. We haven't, I can't think of a province that is locked down. There is no lockdown. So people who are directly out there saying end the lockdowns, I was like, you won. You got exactly what you're asking for. There's no lockdowns in this country. I mean, there is what they consider to be, like, they're calling it apartheid, because they say that there's 2 tiers of citizens now, the vax and the unvaccinated, which, I mean, is always sometimes a fun thing trying to explain to them what actual apartheid is compared to you choosing not to want to be vaccinated for your own purposes. But
in terms of in terms of there have been these ideas floated of like, if you're unvaccinated by choice, you might be triaged differently at hospitals that were like kind of considered in the United States. Is that conversation happening in Canada?
The closest we've come to that is, I believe, Quebec initially stated that they were going to start fining people who were unvaccinated as a measure to try and, I guess, put that money back into the public healthcare system. Because, I mean, the argument would be that they are becoming an undue burden on the public healthcare system, as the vast majority of people now who are being hospitalized for COVID-19 are unvaccinated. But I simply don't really ever want to give that kind of an argument merit, because to me, I don't see where it ends. Like, if someone is a smoker, should they not have access to public healthcare? If someone is,
it gets very complicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, we've had that conversation as well. And, for something like organ transplants, at least in the US, it's common that there are all sorts of different standards applied into who is likely to get the most use out of a donated organ. And so now COVID vaccination status is one of many things that's being considered. But when to your point, it starts to become more about, do smokers get any treatment? Or if you eat more than a certain amount of, red meat, it starts to get very complex.
Although that does exist in Canada as well. There is a triage system for organ donation. So I believe if you were an alcoholic or if you were a smoker, you probably won't be on the list for getting a donated organ for your liver or your lungs in that case.
Sure.
But yeah, no, there hasn't been a demonstrable example of people being refused, public health care because they were unvaccinated.
Gotcha. Well, the video is both horrifying, informative, and hilarious. And so I think that in our space, that's a pretty good trio. It's what I think a lot of people are going for.
Well, I appreciate it. And I'm happy to report that we didn't get COVID so far.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So have you had it at all?
I don't know. I'm like everyone else. I've gone through maybe like 6 or 7 times where I thought I've had it, and then I've done rapid tests, and then it comes back negative, and then a friend of mine has a positive contact, and I think, but officially no.
Yeah, I've had phantom COVID symptoms for 2 years. I've had the longest phantom case of COVID maybe on the planet, but I've never actually had a positive test.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I'd take phantom COVID over real COVID any day. All right, Lance, thanks for getting on with us so quickly. We really enjoyed the video.
Oh, no, thanks for watching it. Thanks for showing everybody. I appreciate that too. Have a good one.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye. All right, there is Lance. Lance explaining his video to us. And he was here thanks to you guys. You all suggested it, and we made it happen. Let me say thanks to a few other Twitch supporters, including, let me make sure I get these names right. McLiger, DW Rec, Anir Banbagchi, Nolan, Andy Yamashiro, Nigel Dugan, and Jen here, putting us at, that's 34. Over on the website, I want to say thanks to Julian Penfold, who just signed up with the coupon code OBAMNA. Maria Christensen, who just signed up with the code OBAMNA. And Chase Nanadovich, who used that very same coupon code. Putting us at 37 for the day. All right. Colin, sir, I'm surprised you didn't include your homeland of Belgium when considering emigration destinations. Yeah, I know. Does anybody, if anybody can link me to where I supposedly said I'm from Belgium, I would love it, because a couple people now have written in saying they thought I was from Belgium. I've been to Belgium once, loved it, absolutely loved it, but I would love to figure out the oranges of that. John Oliver said Nazis are like stray cats. If they're hanging around, it's because you're feeding them. Anti-mandate protesters won't be able to shake the far right showing up at their rallies. Of course, without a doubt. There's no question about that. They will be dealing with it for a very long time. All right, so we got that. Let's go to some other things here. What else do I have? Oh, here I'm trying to figure this out. Marjorie Taylor Greene showed up on the floor of the House today to complain about masks, and she's very out of breath. I don't know why. I mean, let's just listen to it. What she says is wacky, but her being out of breath is also very strange.
Georgia seek recognition.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to address the House about how children feel about masks.
Gentlelady will suspend. The gentlelady is seeking unanimous consent to address the House for 1 minute. Without objection, the gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to talk about how children feel about masks. You see,
the deep breath. It reminds me of the day Trump left the hospital with COVID.
Seen Super Bowl games where adults are filling stadiums without masks and enjoying themselves while they see concerts happen. They see people go to work. They see adults going many places all over this country without masks. They are forced to wear masks every single day at school, and it's wrong. Actually, it's child abuse. Now, I know that sounds like strong words, but it really is, because children...
Why does she say people are forced to wear mask, singular? Isn't that a strange thing? Children everywhere are wearing masks.
Not at risk of COVID-19. As a matter of fact, children are at the lowest risk. But do you know what's harmful to children?
Isn't that like a 2-year-old talking point?
Having their faces covered all day long at school, not being able to see each other's faces, not being able to see their teachers' faces, not being able to learn properly speech, emotions, and having that connection, seeing each other's faces and learning from adults, seeing each other's faces. Now, while Democrats are going on with the mask for thee and not for me, kids have had enough, and they're going to be future voters. And they are sick and tired of being forced.
Man, she's still out of breath.
To wear masks. It needs to end. Masking children is child abuse.
Pursuant to clause.
Okay. So, I mean, okay, there's Marjorie Taylor Greene. Here is Lara Trump at Mar-a-Lago telling guests over the weekend to take a shot of bourbon before donating to Eric's cancer charity.
This is me, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody's evening going tonight at Mar-a-Lago? Quick check. Real quick, and I know Paige wants to keep things quick because we don't want to be up here all night. Y'all have some bourbon in front of you? I'm going to suggest before we start raising money, everybody take a shot of bourbon. Okay, wet your whistle a little. Get loose, get comfortable, get ready to enjoy yourself.
At this point, it's like, is any Trump charity, is every Trump charity a scam?
Yeah, cheers.
Okay. So recommending shots at Mar-a-Lago. Here's Rand Paul saying what the truckers in Canada are doing is great. You know, someone's got to get up there and honk horns.
Released ad, and somebody's got to stand up, whether it's putting your semi in the middle of a town and honking the horn or whatever, or whether it's parents going to a school board meeting. These people will never let go of our freedoms or our children if we do not push back.
Is there anyone more simultaneously banal but also horrifyingly gross and repulsive as Rand Paul? Like, he's simultaneously banal and pedantic and also disgusting. It's a very, very... It's like a weird combination. John says in Quebec, movie theaters and shows open today at 50% capacity. Restaurants last week, gyms next week, all 50% capacity. Very good. She must have took English from Trump University. Breathley, our future voters are learning to donate while drunk, sir. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Big thank you to Aliens Exist, who signed up on my website with the coupon code OBAMNA. And is new member number 38. Also, thanks to Dustan. Oh, wait, I already thanked Dustan for the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay, we dealt with that. We dealt with this. Okay, this is happening now, I guess. Let's see. These are bells commemorating 900,000 dead of COVID. Okay. I think we sort of get the picture. Okay. Do you guys want to play 1 or 2 rounds of Deepak Chopra versus Jordan Peterson? I have the game ready. My colleague John has presented me with the game. I don't want to play every round because I want to, spread it out, because we've got a lot of different streams coming up. Is that a game people would be interested in playing right now? This could be the greatest game show since Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? People like it? Okay. All right, let's do it. Here is the game. Let's go to it. Hold on, is this it? Let me see here. Okay. Oh, man. I need to get the right... All right, let me fix this. We are going to get this. I want to make sure the entire thing is on the screen here. Let's see. So we're going to go like this. Here. Okay. I do need my moderators to help me here because we need to do for each question, I want to do polls on Twitch and on Facebook. Okay. So moderators, please set up polls on Twitch and YouTube right now. And it should be question 1, Peterson or Chopra. All right. Here's the gist. I believe Jordan Peterson has become essentially a Deepak Chopra-like figure. I believe they both use similar word salads and that the things they say are indistinguishable. Okay? So let's go to the first one. Please set up the poll now, my friends. Here's the first quote. We are to decide, is this a Chopra quote or is it a Jordan Peterson quote? Science has become so arrogant in its premise that it has all the answers. Hold on. I need like game show music. I need that on my soundboard. Let me see here. Game show music. It's almost like Price is Right would almost be like the right thing. I think that's what we should really kind of have here. Get the volume right. Okay. Science has become so arrogant in its premise that it has all the answers. We have a poll happening on Twitch right now, and we have no poll happening on YouTube. Okay, let me do a poll. So this is question 1. Jordan Peterson, Deepak Chopra. Let's see what people think, and you can now vote on YouTube as well. Okay, so far over on Twitch, Peterson is leading. Over on YouTube, Peterson also leading. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look. Science has become so arrogant in its premise that it has all the answers. It sounds like something Peterson would say, but I think the whole point of the game here is it's difficult to tell. I'm going to go with I believe this is Deepak Chopra. All right. I'm going to click on the answer. Let's take a look.
Happens is that there are fundamentalists in science.
That is absolutely wrong. Science's quest is to try to sort out, to tease out those bits that we don't understand.
Science has become so arrogant in its premise that it has all the answers in a mechanistic approach that it has, whilst it has gotten rid of lots of things like polio and malaria and tuberculosis in many parts of the world, we are now seeing the emergence of modern epidemics that are a result of some of the things that have come about through science.
There it is, folks. It was Deepak Chopra. Okay, so that's how the game works. You guys, does everybody understand how the game works? Nobody knows how the game works. Okay. All right. Let's go to the second one. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to save these. Okay? Because I want to make sure that we keep these. All right. Let's go back to question 2. Why are the unvaccinated all of the sudden a danger? I certainly don't understand the push to get children vaccinated. I think that's absolutely reprehensible. Okay. Let's get one new one going on Twitch, please. New one going on Twitch, and I'm going to get a new poll going on YouTube. This is question 2. Question 2. Jordan Peterson, Deepak Chopra. Let's see what the community says. Do we have a new one going on Twitch? We don't. Okay, 93% say this was Jordan Peterson. 93%. You can vote right now on YouTube. I guess there's a new poll going on Twitch. There is. Okay. Peterson crushing. Wow. Okay. All right, let's check it out. I also believe that this is Jordan Peterson. I do believe that this is Jordan Peterson. Let's take a look together and see if we can figure it out. I am clicking on answer. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Hold on. Everything's going wrong. Oh, God. Hold on. Here it is. Oh, boy. Let me click it in a different way. Oh, man. Something is going wrong here with my button. Nope, that's not it. Hold on a second. Oh, God. Everything's happening. We're going to get to it in a second. Oh, man. Let me see how I can do this. It's kind of like off the screen. Stand by, everybody. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Here it is. Okay. And it is...
Why are the vaccinated all of a sudden, the unvaccinated all of a sudden
Jordan
in danger?
Peterson.
And I certainly don't understand the push to get children vaccinated. I think that's absolutely reprehensible.
There it is. There it is. It is indeed Jordan Peterson. If you guessed Jordan Peterson, you are right. So congratulations to everybody who is 2 of 2. Actually, maybe we should be using this. Right? Okay, good. So we have more to come. More to come because we have others with the game, and we will we will play again for sure. We will absolutely play again. I hope people like that game. Deepak Chopra versus Jordan Peterson. Okay. I want to say a big thank you to Debbie Hunt for signing up with the coupon code OBAMNA. You are new member number 39. Over on Twitch, thank you to Copper Bunny. Amber Reshke was here. The Hobo, Ms. Frazzled, putting us at 43, and I very much appreciate that. Okay, let's just do a couple other little things that I have for you. Producer Pat suggested to me that I play one game of 6 Degrees of Wikipedia. Here's the way that this game works, okay? We're going to try to find the shortest path between 2 wiki articles. Today, let's do between the wiki page for the David Pakman Show to Satsuma oranges. Citrus. Okay, so we're going to see if we can connect the David Pakman Show to Citrus Unshiu, which is the name for Sumo Citrus Satsuma oranges. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. Found 3. Oh, wait, hold on a second. This isn't the game. This just gives you the answer. I'm an idiot. Let's see what it is. So you can go, oh, wow, 2 of the 3 paths between my show and Citrus go through Jews. So David Pakman Show, YouTube, Afrikaans, Citrus, Onshu. David Pakman Show, Jews, Afrikaans, Citrus. David Pakman Show, Jews, Yellow Citron, and then Citrus, Onshu. Man. Okay, so this is actually not the way to do it. I guess we won, guys. All right. I'm going to have to reset on this game. Clearly, I'm not prepared to play it correctly. I did not realize that this website just gave me the answers. That's weird. All right. So we'll do a Geoguessr instead. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Let's do a classic Geoguessr. We will go world. People seem to love this. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. Go. Let's start. Okay. We have snow. Where in the world could we be? We have snow. And we have some overlap. This is very, very tough. We're like on top of a mountain here. This one seems exceedingly difficult. This could be anywhere. This could be Argentina. Let's see if we can get all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. I mean, this is crazy. This isn't even possible, right? I mean, I can't even get down the mountain. I can only go up it. This is the most difficult one I've ever seen. Let's see if we can take this road around. We may need more than 5 minutes on this one. Wow, I can't see anything. It's like a mountain we can't get down. All right, this is getting us down the mountain. This could truly be almost anywhere. Okay, it's not Cancun, I got that, but I'm just trying to get down the hill. This is bonkers. I'm just clicking as much as I can. There's just nothing here. All right, we're sort of getting down. This is crazy. I mean, at a certain point, we'll just have to guess. I'm not going to abandon it, but we might just have to guess. I would love to be able to click all the way at the bottom of the hill. Just doesn't work. And it doesn't let me go down any further. That's what's crazy. All right, let's What are we thinking? Are we thinking northern hemisphere? Let's imagine. I mean, I just have no frame of reference. No frame of reference at all. Yeah, I'm just going to go with up here, but it's like that doesn't even really feel right to me. You know what? I'm going to go with I'm just going to go random. I'm going to go with this is somewhere in the Swiss Alps. I'm going to go with just going to go right here. I mean, who the hell knows? Okay, it was in Japan. It was in Japan. All right, let's try another one and see if we have better luck. That's exceedingly difficult. All right, here we go. Here's a new one. Let's start seeing if we can identify some elements here. This is very American feeling. Could be US, could be Canada, but I'd like to see a stop sign first. There's definitely an American feel to this. See if we get to a road sign. Is that potentially a blurred out New Hampshire plate? American muscle car. Completely impractical truck. Yeah, I mean, this feels like it could be the United States. Still thinking probably US. Okay, hold on. We got to look at this sign. School bus stop ahead. That's certainly an American sign. Canada might have the exact same sign, but it's definitely Northern Hemisphere. Let's take a look at this. Okay, that's what state is that? Is that Virginia? North Carolina? Okay, I can't even recognize that. So I think we're Kentucky. Yeah, it's Kentucky, exactly. All right, so we're in Kentucky. Let's see if we can find something more specific. It's going to be probably pretty tough. Looks like someone left some trash out. Let's see if we can zoom to the end of this road. Extremely rural here. Let's see what we have here. Mason Pointer. Oh, let's see what this is. Can't really glean anything from that. Okay. Do we just stay on the same road? I think we do. Thinking northern Kentucky. Let's see if we can. Yeah, okay. I mean, the other cars aren't really telling us anything. This isn't hilly enough to be northern Kentucky. That's interesting. I mean, listen, unless I drive miles down the road here, I just don't think for someone with my familiarity, we're going to get any information that's actionable for me. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get into Kentucky here. I'm thinking maybe more in this area here, this eastern part of the state. Is that possible? Oh, you're thinking western, towards the west. It's flatter to the west. That's a good point. Let's go. I'm just going to go here. Let's see where we're at. Oh, look at that. 18 kilometers away. It was in, I guess, near Penrod, Kentucky. Pretty solid. Pretty solid, I must say. Pretty solid guess. All right, everybody. That's everything I have for today. Thank you for joining me. More streams upcoming. Everybody take care. Make sure to have your pets spayed or neutered and all of that stuff. All right, we'll be back with everybody very soon. That was Geoguessr if you want to keep playing on your own. Thank you.